there! Have you ever wondered what's going on beneath our feet? Not the land, but the magnetic forces that shape our planet? Well, get ready to explore Earth's magnetic field and the fascinating idea of magnetic pole reversals. Earth's magnetic field is like an invisible shield, protecting us from harmful solar radiation. It's generated deep inside the planet, but did you know its poles aren't fixed? They flip every once in a while. That's right. The magnetic poles, which act like Earth's giant compass, aren't always in the same places. They flip positions over time in an event known as a magnetic pole reversal. You might be wondering, what happens when the poles flip? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. This phenomenon has puzzled scientists for years, and it still sparks curiosity in both the scientific community and the general public. Is it as dramatic as the movies make it seem? Or is it a slow, almost unnoticed event? Well, stick around as we dive into how Earth's magnetic field works and what happens when it flips. Now, let's take a deep dive into how Earth's magnetic field works and what exactly happens when the poles flip. This process is more than just a fun science fact. It affects everything from navigation to our protection from the sun's rays. Earth's magnetic field is generated by the movement of molten iron in the outer core, creating a giant magnetic dynamo. As the iron moves, it generates electric currents, which in turn produce magnetic fields. Together, these fields create the overall magnetic field of our planet. Now, as for the reversal itself, it happens when the magnetic field starts weakening and the poles slowly begin to wander. Over thousands of years, this shift can reverse the magnetic poles, swapping the north and south magnetic poles. Evidence from geological records tells us that this isn't a rare event. In fact, magnetic pole reversals happen every several 100,000 years, though the exact timing is unpredictable. Magnetic reversals can take thousands of years to complete, meaning the shift isn't sudden or catastrophic. It's a gradual process that happens slowly over time. Now that we understand how the poles flip and how long it takes, let's look at what it means for life on Earth. How do these reversals affect us? Now that we know how the poles flip, let's take a look at what happens during one of these reversals. What impact does it have on Earth and everything living here? First off, Earth's magnetic field weakens during a pole flip. This temporary drop in strength could leave us more vulnerable to solar radiation. But don't panic. It won't be an instant disaster. What about our navigation systems? Well, they could get a bit confused. GPS satellites rely on Earth's magnetic field, and a reversal could throw off their accuracy temporarily. And don't forget about the animals. Many species, like birds and turtles, use Earth's magnetic field to migrate. A magnetic pole reversal could mess with their sense of direction for a while. Luckily, this process happens very slowly, giving time for animals and technology to adapt. But it's still an exciting reminder of how closely we're all tied to Earth's invisible forces. So, while there could be some bumps in the road, a magnetic pole flip isn't something to lose sleep over. But it does make us appreciate how delicate our planet's systems really are. Now that we've learned how magnetic pole reversals work, let's take a step back in time and look at the history of these flips. How do we know they've happened before? Well, scientists have uncovered some fascinating clues from the Earth's past. By studying volcanic rocks and sediment layers, scientists can track the record of past magnetic field reversals. These rocks preserve the orientation of Earth's magnetic field when they cool, giving us a snapshot of past pole positions. This technique has allowed scientists to uncover a fascinating pattern of magnetic pole reversals stretching back millions of years. We can even trace them all the way to the Mesozoic era, hundreds of millions of years ago. What's even more fascinating is that these flips seem to happen with no direct link to major climate shifts or extinction events. But the changes in the Earth's magnetic field might still have played a role in shaping life on our planet. In fact, some scientists think that magnetic field reversals could have had subtle impacts on Earth's climate and ecosystems, but figuring out the exact effects is still a puzzle. So, while we don't have all the answers yet, studying these ancient magnetic flips gives us crucial insights into Earth's dynamic past and possibly clues for the future. Now, let's take a moment to clear up some common myths about magnetic pole reversals. There's a lot of fear out there, but let's separate fact from fiction. First off, no, The poles flipping won't cause an apocalypse. Despite what you might see in movies, a pole reversal isn't going to trigger mass destruction. In reality, a pole flip happens gradually over thousands of years. It's not sudden and won't lead to instant disaster. The Earth won't flip upside down. Don't worry. Many people think it'll throw off Earth's gravity or change our daily life. But rest assured, gravity will remain unchanged. Life will go on as usual. Scientists also don't think a pole flip will cause any extreme climate shifts or sudden disasters. It's just a natural part of Earth's dynamic system. So, no need to panic! The scientific community agrees that while a pole reversal might affect our technology and navigation, it's not the end of the world. That's it for the myths and misconceptions. Now that we've cleared things up, let's move on to what scientists are saying about this mysterious process. We've learned a lot about magnetic pole reversals so far, but what about the future? How are scientists predicting when the next flip might happen? Let's dive into some exciting current research and techniques that are helping us uncover the mysteries of Earth's magnetic field. To study magnetic field reversals, scientists use tools like satellite data, supercomputer simulations, and even core samples from the Earth's mantle. These advanced methods help track how the magnetic field has changed over time and predict future shifts. So, what do we know about future reversals? Well, scientists don't know exactly when the next flip will happen, but we do know it could be thousands of years away. Still, ongoing research is narrowing down the potential window, and that's crucial for understanding Earth's long-term stability. Current studies suggest the process could take thousands of years to complete, just like in the past. But even though it's slow, scientists are getting better at predicting these changes with the help of more powerful technology and data analysis techniques. So, while a magnetic pole reversal is not something we need to worry about immediately, understanding it is crucial. By studying these flips, scientists are helping us better prepare for the future and gaining insights into how our planet's magnetic field impacts life on Earth. And now, we're entering the final chapter of our journey. Let's quickly wrap up everything we've learned about magnetic pole reversals. So, we know that magnetic pole reversals are natural, gradual processes that have been happening for millions of years. While the idea of the poles flipping sounds dramatic, it's not a catastrophic event. It's more of a fascinating quirk of Earth's ever-changing nature. It's part of Earth's incredible natural processes, and while we don't know exactly how it will impact the planet in the future, we're getting better at understanding it. So, don't worry. Magnetic pole reversals aren't something we need to lose sleep over, but they're definitely something to keep an eye on, as they're a reminder of how dynamic our planet is. Now, before we wrap things up, hit that like button and subscribe. If you love learning about Earth's wild mysteries and want more cool content like this, you're in the right place. And hey, drop a comment below. Have you ever wondered how a magnetic pole reversal could impact you or the planet? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences.